Welcome everybody here to another match Jack of all trivia Intergeekdom Division. I'm your host Commissioner Devonta King, and today we have a great match coming to you between 5 and 7 Michael Conrad and 4 and 5 Papa West. Both these competitors pretty competitive in all their matches. Both are right around that 500, well, just below the 500 mark records. So expecting a good match today, but enough for me. Uh, from your comparators first at 5 and 7, Michael Conrad.
Hey, how's it going? Looking forward to this match. It should be good.
I don't get a cool little intro. Okay, I see how it is. Well, that just made me mad. So, congratulations, Michael. You get the wrath of Papa, all because of Devontae, because Devontae didn't want to talk to me. So, in the words of my Sonic T-shirt, game on, Sonic the Hedgehog.
I mean, I never really ever speak for the second person, but I guess I really should, but I haven't done that ever, but whatever. We'll get this match started.
You said, here's Michael, and then boom, Papa shows up afterwards. No, here's Papa.
I need to start doing that, but I just have never done it for the second person. But we'll go to round one. Round one works like this. I'll read 10 questions from various geek categories. Each question is worth 1 point apiece. I'll write it down and say it when called upon. If you have to get all 10 correct, I will read a bonus question to you. You get 3 repeats and 1 challenge throughout the duration of the match. Do you guys have any questions about round one?
Nope.
All right. We will go to your first question, which is in the MCU. In Captain America: The First Avenger, when Steve falls out of Red Skull's super bomber, he uses the smaller bomber intended for which city to get back onto the super bomber? That was a lot of bombers. So which city's bomber did he use to get back into the plane? It's kind of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Michael.
I said London.
And Papa.
I said New York City.
New York is correct.
Okay.
Taking 1 lead. Question 2 is in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Ooze, which turtle does Tatsu and Shredder kidnap to lure the other turtles to try and rescue him? You got 1 in 25% or 25% chance of getting it correct, unless you don't know the turtles' names, and then
you have a 0.
Yeah. You guys, count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Papa.
I'm just going to name a Renaissance painter instead. Michelangelo.
And Michael. Raphael is correct. Michael tying it up. Your third question is in the Wizarding World. And it is, who plays Draco Malfoy in the Wizarding World series? Or franchise? I guess I should say franchise. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Michael.
Tom Felton.
And Papa.
I also said Tom Felton.
Both are correct. Question 4 is in the DCEU. In Man of Steel, where specifically do Zod and his men go first on Earth to look for the Codex? About to get another one of these. Well, not in this category, but another Superman in what, a couple weeks? Or maybe when this airs the week, or it's already come out. Who knows? 5, 4, 3, 2.
Give me a repeat.
That's Papa's first repeat. The category of the DCEU. In Man of Steel, where specifically do Zod and his men go first on Earth to look for the Codex? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Papa.
I said Area 51.
And Michael.
I said the Kent Farm.
Kent Farm is correct. Michael taking the 3-2 lead. Going into question 5, which is in Middle Earth. In Return of the King, when Pippin takes a Palantir when Gandalf is sleeping, he sees what city burning? So in Return of the King, when Pippin takes a Palantir when Gandalf is sleeping, he sees what city burning? Five, 4, 3, 2. What?
Repeat.
Repeat. As Michael's first repeat. In the category Middle Earth, and Return of the King, when Pippin takes a Palantir when Gandalf is sleeping, he sees what city burning? Yeah. Kind of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Michael.
The White City.
And Papa.
Minas Tirith.
White City, Minister, both are correct.
Remember that?
Question 6 is in Marvel. Who directed 2005's Fantastic Four? About to get another one of these too, which will hopefully not be awful. Count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Papa.
I said Josh Trank.
And Michael. Both are looking for Tim Story. Josh Trank did the 2015.
Oh, gotcha.
I was thinking Josh Trank or Trevor Story, and I'm like, Pop, you're an idiot. Trevor Story's a baseball player.
Question 7 is in animated. In Super Mario Bros., what does Toad do that allows Mario to sneak into... In Super Mario Bros., what does Toad do that allows Mario to sneak past the guards to get to Princess Peach in her castle? Yeah, going back to what you were saying, Papa. Yeah, when you remember two things and then combine them, and then you're like, that's the wrong answer, or you get the first name and the first person with that first name just pops into your head. It's always fun. Count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to Michael.
Distracts the guards.
And Papa.
I said gives him a Toad hat.
Both are correct. He fixes them food.
Distracting. Yeah, that's what happens. Distracting them by food.
Question 8 is in monster movies. In The Mummy Returns, what clue does Alex leave for his parents to let them know that Hemotep is taking them to the Temple Island of Philly?
I'm sorry. What was that? Temple Island?
Of Philly. I'll read the whole thing. In The Mummy Returns, what clue does Alex leave for his parents to let them know that Hemotep is taking them to the Temple Island of Philae? Philae. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Papa.
He builds a replica of the city out of sand.
And Michael.
Drawing.
Yours was drawing?
What's that?
What was yours? I couldn't.
Hand drawing.
Oh, hand drawing?
Drawing. Sand.
Drawing.
Sand drawing.
Oh, sand drawing. Okay. Your first word kept. I'm going to say.
Sand drawing. Well, I
Sand
can't. Oh, there.
Okay. I'm going to say both are correct, and then we can go from there.
I'm going to challenge that.
Okay. All right. So in the challenge, we'll be back. Back from the challenge, we're going to say that Papa West is going to win his challenge because he actually does construct sandcastles or construct something up. It's not just really a drawing in the ground. So Papa's going to get the point. Michael's not going to get the point, and Papa will retain his challenge. So I have a score of 4-4 after this question. 4-4. Question 9 is in Star Wars. Star Wars. In The Revenge of the Sith, who kills Newt Gunray? Of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Michael.
Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader.
And Papa.
Anakin Skywalker.
Both correct. Going to the final question, which is in Hasbro. In Transformers Rise of the Beast, what type of car is Noah supposed to steal when he ultimately meets an Autobot? Five, 4, 3, 2. Repeat. That is Michael's second repeat. In Hasbro, in Transformers Rise of the Beast, what type of car is Noah supposed to steal when he ultimately meets an Autobot? Kind of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Papa.
I said Jaguar.
And Michael.
Volkswagen.
Both think we're looking for a Porsche. A Porsche. So at the end of round 1, I have a tie score of 5-5. 5-5. So still anyone's match. We'll go to round 2, which is the wheel round. Each competitor will get a spin at the wheel from various key categories. Each category has 5 questions with 2 points apiece. However, you can check down to multiple choice, which will devalue it to 1, and there is stealing. Today's categories are Mixed Bag, MCU, Animated, Marvel, Spinner's Choice, DC, Middle Earth, Star Wars, Wizarding World, and Opponent's Choice. Papa West, you are in the lead. You want to spin first or second?
I'm going to consult with my manager real quick. He's giving me the. I'm sorry, we can't see Shaq today. I'm on the wrong side of the table. This bit's just not working tonight. We're going to go first.
You're going to go first. Okay.
I'm a failure. I'm sorry.
So, Papa's going to get a spin at the wheel. This is your spin. You get a mulligan unless it lands on the thing no one wants. One animated. Do you want to keep animated or spin again?
Well, you said the thing no one wants. Nobody wants animated, so that means I have to keep it, right?
I mean, that's up to you. I was trying not to say opponent's choice because some people get upset when I say that, but
let's go ahead and risk it for biscuits. Hopefully it doesn't pop while I'm trying to rip it and I'm not ready for it. And I scream like a little girl. Spin one more time, please.
One more time? Okay, so whatever you get here, you'll have to keep. Lands on the Wizarding World. 5 questions in the Wizarding World. First question. In which film do we see a teacher save a student's life after they were attacked by another student in the bathroom?
Let's go with Deathly Hallows Part 2.
That is incorrect. Michael for the 2-point steal. In which film do we see a teacher save In which film do we see a teacher save a student's life after they were attacked by another student in the bathroom?
Deathly Hallows Part 1.
That is also incorrect. Look for the Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Damn. Your second question in the Wizarding World. Who plays Lucius Malfoy in the Wizarding World franchise?
Looks like I studied the wrong half of the Malfoy family. What's his name? Oh, I'm sorry, the wrong third. Let's go with multiple choice, please.
All right, multiple choice. Is it A, Oscar Isaacs, B, Mark Williams, C, David Bradley, or D, Robert Hardy?
Yeah, as soon as you said it, I was like, Papa, you know this. It's Oscar Isaacs.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 3. In The Prisoner of Azkaban, who is the first student to face the boggart in Lupin's class?
Is it Neville?
That is correct for 2 points. Question number 4. In The Crimes of Grindelwald, the creature Zawu, who can travel 100 miles in a day, is originally from what country? I'm talking about like its place of origin, if that makes sense.
Well, let's go with multiple choice.
Yeah, multiple choice. Is it A, Japan, B, Germany, C, Russia, or D, China?
Let's go with China.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question. In the Deathly Hallows Part 2, what spell does Bellatrix have on her cup? Sorry. In the Deathly Hallows Part 2, what spell does Bellatrix have on her vault where the items multiply in order to protect Hufflepuff's cup?
Let's go with multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice. Is it A, Gemino, B, Engorgio, C, Reducto, or D, Protego?
Let's go, because it sounds like Gemini the twin, Gemino.
That is correct for 1 point. And at the end of your
I
round,
picked that one.
you get 5 points when you score up to 10.
That's the most I've ever gotten in a Wizarding World category.
Hold on, Jay, once. You're muted.
Wait, come
One of
on.
y'all say Oscar Isaacs? Because it's Jason. I need y'all to know that. Fact check it all you want, but it is Jason Isaacs, not Oscar.
Yeah, Oscar Isaacs is the guy from the Star Wars movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
completely different guy. Completely different guy.
And I realized I said that. And I have it in the answer as Oscar Isaacs too. I don't know why. I know it's Jason Isaacs. But
I was very thrown off, and I was waiting for Michael to be like, challenge, no, that's fucking wrong. But hey, it didn't happen. But just
Well,
had to fact check that.
okay. Well,
Notice I was silent on the private chat whenever he started talking. I was like, oh crap, I did say Oscar.
I said it in the name because I have it here in the whatever. Okay. We're going back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're back. Yeah. Okay, so Papa getting 5 points when we score up to 10.
Woo!
Mike, here's your spin at the wheel. All right. Lands on animated. Do you want to keep animated or spin again?
we're going to spin away from that.
Yeah, all right. So
Told you no one wanted animated.
Here's the spin. Lands on mixed bag.
Okay, well, here we go. I knew the Half-Blood Prince.
First question in mixed bag. In which mixed bag film will you see the main character ride a horse named Gunpowder?
Toy Story 2.
That is incorrect. Papa West for the 2-point steal. In which mixed bag film will you see the main character ride a horse named Gunpowder?
Is it Jonah Hex?
That is also incorrect. Looking for Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow. Question number 2. The final battle of 2005's Hellboy takes place in which country?
I love that film. It's great. Can I have a repeat?
Yeah, it'll be your final repeat. In mixed bag, the final battle of 2005's Hellboy takes place in which country?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Russia, B, England, C, Australia, or D, China?
Russia.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 3. In The Matrix Reloaded, Counselor Hammond takes Neo to what level of Zion, which Hammond often goes to at night?
I know the answer, but choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, the food section, B, engineering, C, the water section, or D, sanitation?
D, sanitation.
That is incorrect. Pop West for the 1-point steal. In The Matrix Reloaded, Counselor Hammond takes Neo to what level of Zion, which Hammond often goes to at night? Is it A, the food section, B, engineering, C, the water section, or D, sanitation?
Let's go with the water section.
That is also incorrect. Looking for engineering. Engineering. Your fourth question. What is the mental process that two Jaeger pilots undergo before synchronizing with the Jaeger itself called in Pacific Rim?
Bonding?
That is incorrect. Papa West for the 2-point steal. What is the mental process that two Jaeger pilots undergo before synchronizing with the Jaeger itself called in Pacific Rim?
Well, because there's no such thing as a creative thought. They stole it from Star Trek, and it's Kolinar.
That is also incorrect. Look for the drift. The drift.
No, a lot of what I said was correct.
Yeah,
That-
I mean that usually is true, but not in this case. And your final question: who plays Mama, a drug lord and criminal kingpin who is the sole supplier of slow-mo in Dread?
Hetty.
That is correct for 2 points. So at the end of Michael's spin, he picks up 3 points. We're going to score up to 8. So we have a score of Pop in the lead 10-8. 10-8. So still anyone's match. Go to round 3, which is the number round. Each competitor give me 3 numbers ranging from 1 to 10. First is worth 2 points, second is worth 3, and the third is worth 5. And we'll keep going until someone is mathematically eliminated. Papa, since you're in the league, you give me your numbers first, 1 through 10.
Absolutely. I can give you numbers coming out of my mind with no help from anyone else. Hey, babe. 3 numbers, 1 through 10.
7, 2, and 9.
We're going to go with 7, 2, and 9, please, Devontae.
7, 2, and 9. Those are very good original numbers.
Straight from my mind. No outside interference.
Michael, can you give me your numbers 1 through 10 other than 7, 2, and 9?
5 and 10.
What was the first one?
5 and 10.
1, 5, and 10?
Yes, 1, 5, and 10.
Okay. Sorry, the first number just kept going, coming in and out.
Phone is terrible, but
All right. So we will go to Michael's 2-pointer, which we'll have to hit to push it back to Papa. You pick number 1, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
oh boy. Okay.
Judith Hogg plays April O'Neil in which Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle film?
I have to put the year if I.
Technically, no, but like 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm gonna say that's. I hear the that's correct. You're cutting out pretty bad at the
It looks
beginning.
on this end.
No, on my end, but I heard Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I'm gonna say it's correct. Get you 2 points. Go to Papa. You picked number 7 for your 2-pointer, which corresponds to Star Wars. Star Wars. Ahmad Best, Pernilla August, and Terrence Stamp all appear in which Star Wars film?
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
That is correct for 2 points. Push it back to Michael, which you picked number 5, which corresponds to video game movies. Video game movies. And your 3-pointer. Who plays Dr. Patricia Tanis, Lilith's estranged foster mom, who helps the group find the key to open the portal in the vault. Let me start all over. Who plays Patricia Tanis Lilith, a strange foster mom who helps the group find the key to open the vault in the psycho area? Hang on. I know there's something completely the name in here is wrong. I just realized it when I fuck. All right. Back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, Michael, your 3-pointer is in video game movies, and it is who plays Dr. Patricia Tanis, Lilith's estranged foster mom, who helps the group find the key to open the vault in Borderlands?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
That's correct for 3 points.
Thank you. That was much clearer.
Yeah. No, there was. Yeah, my fault. There was just something really, really wrong with that question at the end of it. All right. So, Papa, you picked number 2, which corresponds to Star Trek. Star Trek. And your question: who plays Lily Sloan, Cochrane's assistant in First Contact?
I know who plays Cochrane. That won't help me now, though.
5, well, not 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't remember her name.
Alfred Woodard. Alfred Woodard. So, here's situation, Papa. You have to hit your 5-pointer. But you pick number 9, which corresponds to Hasbro. Hasbro. Remember, you said 2 repeats left. And your question: in The Last Night, after Lennox tells Megatron they won't release Berserker to him because they have their limits, who does Megatron ask to have released instead?
How many repeats do I have?
2.
2. Okay.
Of 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
That's probably the second repeat. In Hasbro, in Transformers: The Last Night, after Lennox tells Megatron they won't release Berserker to him because they have their limits, who does Megatron ask to have released instead? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question, please.
That is your final repeat. In Hasbro, in Transformers: The Last Night, after Lennox tells Megatron they won't release Berserker to him because they have their limits, who does Megatron ask to have released instead?
All right, time to actually start thinking. Not only did I have to get the worst category, I had to get like the worst movie in the worst category. Great.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Not the category, but the worst movie of Transformers. But
Let's go with
Five.
name a Transformer, Jetstream.
And your winner, Michael Conrad. We look for Onslaught. Onslaught. So Michael gets to win 13-12. We'll go close the interviews. We'll go to today's second place finisher, Papa. Not bad game. You had 5 in the first round, 5 in Wizarding World. Didn't get any steals off Michael. Hit your 2, just had a kind of bad 3 and bad 5 in a really bad movie. So how are you feeling about today's match?
I mean, I got a round 3 question right. That never happens because anytime I have to go into round 3, I get all 3 wrong and lose. So I got 1 right. That's got to count for something, right? No, because it was like the worst Star Wars movie ever. And then you made me answer a question about Star Trek, which sucks. Then you maybe had to answer a question about Hasbro, which sucks. So I could complain about my numbers, but let's be honest, my numbers were amazing. So instead, I'm gonna complain about the question writing, because the fact that you pull off the worst categories and some of the worst movies. Why not answer questions about fun movies? Like Endgame. That was a fun movie.
It was a fun movie.
A very fun movie. Ask me a question about Endgame. That'd be a lot better.
I'll have to do that next time. Maybe next match.
Cool.
Which brings me up to your 4 and 6. Is there anyone you'd want to play next?
Let's be honest. The only thing I really want to do right now is see what Jay messaged our group, because I've had to have my phone over there for the longest time. I haven't been able to read it.
Yeah.
Bring me in right now when Papa's done with his round.
Yes.
Did you do that? Or
Yeah, I did after
Okay.
after the spin, yeah.
that was the Oscar Isaacs thing?
Yeah.
To be fair, had you have said Jason Isaacs correctly, I would have known it was Jason instead of
Yeah.
Oscar.
I just said it. This is
The
wrong.
last name is how
Yeah.
I knew. So before anyone's like, well, Papa would have gotten his butt kicked because he'd been down by 4. No, had I have gotten the correct name, it would have been good.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
still
it's-
waiting for you.
Well, I'm retired. I like writing bad questions, but you never know. Maybe if someone writes the match one day, maybe we could play.
Okay.
But
Looking
yeah.
forward.
So anyone other than me, would you like to play?
No, I
Well,
only
I-
want to play you.
Well,
I will play whoever. I want to play you.
Okay. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll come out of retirement in the next match. You never know. Be a surprise. But that's all I have for you. Good game today, and we'll see you next time. And we'll go to today's winner, Michael. Great match. 5 in round 1. Got stuck with a tough mixed bag category, which is always terrible.
The worst part was I wrote down Half-Blood Prince and a whole bunch of the other answers correct, but then I went against my knowledge and decided that couldn't be right. So I
Yeah. Well, that's always the worst when you know the answer and you find a way to talk yourself out of it. And then you hit your 2 and 3 in round 3. You didn't have to answer your 5. How are you feeling about today's match?
very good. I mean, it was a very tough component. Definitely bad luck he had got on the 5-point question.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really bad movie. Really, really bad movie.
I mean, I would have said Starscream.
I think they killed him in the 4th. Did they kill him in the 4th one?
Try to
Yeah.
keep 2 in the movies because
Yeah.
they look so much alike that they fill it out very nice. So
Yeah. But this puts you at 6 and 7. Is there anyone you want to play next?
no, whoever's got the time, I'm all up for it.
For sure. I'll have to get you in for another match soon. But that's all I have for you. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you next time.
Very much.
All right, great match, you guys. Competitive as I thought it would be. We see Michael getting the win over Papa West, 13-12, and we'll see you guys next time.